Okay, so what do you do after you close the sale? You're excited. You're like, oh my God, I got their money. I got the deposit. Now what? You freak out. You still want to remain professional. Let's talk about that. So you just closed the sale, and now it's time to go through what I like to call, not what I like to call. It's called a disclosure statement. I learned this when I was in telemarketing. I worked at Sears, and they had us read a disclosure statement after every single sale with our terms and conditions to make sure everything's clear. So I put one together for you guys. Let's check it out. And this is the disclosure statement for party rental businesses. This is what you go over with the customer after every single sale. Thank you for booking with us, Ashley. I'm sending you an email with the final steps for your reservation. Just follow the directions and you'll be all set. What are the final steps? By now they should have paid the deposit. That's it. Leave them alone. Now you can give them space to do what they got to do on their own. They want to sign the contract. They want to review it, make sure there's any issues. They want to look into all that. And then now you go into the important stuff. Okay, let's talk about delivery. Now this is the next step that they're going to drive you crazy, and you're going to drive yourself crazy if you don't go through this. We are going to have everything delivered and set up before your event start time. This is key. I'm not going to guarantee that it's going to be delivered whenever you want it delivered. I guarantee that it's going to be delivered before the party starts and set up. So if the party starts at 3, I have until 3 p.m. to get everything all set up. Yeah, but I want it at 9 a.m. Okay, well, there's an extra fee for that because I can't guarantee. We have a lot of other deliveries. We usually don't have that problem. As long as you did everything that I recommended in the book already, they should already expect that. So by now, we say, okay, so the party's at 3, correct? Okay, so as long as we have everything delivered and set up before 3 and we're out of your yard, that's cool? Yes, absolutely, okay? Now for tents and stuff like that, we will deliver sometimes the day before, so we mentioned that. And again, this is my statement. You can take this and you can build your own. I actually have this printed and I have I'll read it, I'll go over it like a checklist. The delivery crew is gonna call you when we're on the way. This is very important. Do not blow my phone up, right? Asking where I'm at. I guarantee you that I'm going to have everything set up by 3 and we're going to call you when we're on the way. Now here's where I can give you some peace of mind. A day or two before your party, I will send you a text message with a delivery window so that you know when to expect me. Okay? Do you have any questions? Does that make sense? Oh yeah, fine. Sounds good. Now, what else do we need from them? Here's all I need from you, Ashley, is just a couple things to make sure that this day is a success and that our guys can get in and out and be to you on time. I tell every customer because I don't want to be late to the next customer. So if you can cooperate with us, if you can help with this, then we can be in and out and we won't have to be late to the next customer. Number 1, make sure your lawn is mowed before party day, before delivery day, right? The worst thing is when you get there and they're mowing their lawn. Oh yeah, just 15 minutes. No, I don't got 15 minutes, bro, right? So by you setting it up, oh, okay, yeah, my husband usually mows it that morning. Thank you for telling me. I'll make sure he mows it the day before. You don't want to be waiting for somebody. 811, this is called Julie Dig. I don't know if they call it the same thing everywhere, but in our state, it's called Julie Dig. You call 811 and they go out and they mark the utilities to make sure you don't hit electric line or anything like that. We only do that for tents because the tent stakes are like this big, right? So we will not do that for every bounce house, but I will let them know, hey, we might be scheduling somebody to come out to your house and mark the underground utilities just to make sure that we don't hit anything. I only do that for tents, but that is important. Legally, you have to check with your state. Important information about what you're renting, important product information, okay? So inflatables. Inflatables have to be used dry, Ashley. Please don't wet them unless it's a water slide. Then you say, hey, you can wet it, right? If you rented a wet one, that's fine. If you do wet the inflatable and it's dry, there is an additional fee because we have to clean it in a different way. You set that up ahead of time, okay? At the party day, people are gonna be like, yeah. So this is where you set those expectations. So by the way, everything I'm sharing with them right now, I say it verbally over the phone, and then I send them a text message right after the sale that EventHawk automatically sends them all of this via text message. It's in their contract that they signed, and then I tell them verbally. So 3 different times I'm giving them our policies. All people in this industry are always complaining, customers suck, customers don't listen. This is why, because you do not communicate to the customer in the right format at the right time. After they book is a good time to mention it verbally, and I also text them and they sign a contract. 3 different places, not one. There's no he said, she said, okay? And then we also call the customer like a week before the party to go over this again. Sounds like overkill, but it's really gonna save you. Wet inflatables. So we're gonna attach your water hose to our water slide. So we need to make sure they're set up closely. Do you have a water hose? Yes. Okay, so just make sure we're going to be setting them near there. So if you're living near a field, we can't set the water slide in the field. It has to be near there. Next, we talk about drying. The water slide needs to be dried, and it needs to be drained. All the water on the slide needs to be drained, and the water slide needs to be dried before we pick up. Now you're keeping this water slide until 8 p.m. So you can use it wet until 8 p.m. But then as soon as you guys are done with it, just please turn off the water and let it dry. These things are backbreakers. I know you don't want us getting hurt pulling them, and you don't want anything happening to your lawn or whatever. So please just turn off the water when you guys are done, and then we might delay the pickup a little bit. Oh, so what time are you going to pick it up? What time? I don't have that information right now. Like I said, a couple days before the party, our route will be done, and I'll send you that information. You never want to promise the customer. Big mistake to promise the customer delivery time at the time of booking. You always want to do that right before the party, 1 or 2 days max, never more than 2 days. Weather affects it, other deliveries affect it. If you plan your whole route and you tell the customer, and then the day before somebody books a really big order and you really want to take it, but you already promised the customer that you're going to be there at a certain time, you don't have to put yourself through that, right? Tables and chairs, very important. Tables and chairs are delivered curbside. We do not set the tables and chairs for you. Now, we're not going to throw them on the curb, right? But we've had this problem where people, first of all, they need us to walk half a mile into the forest to drop off their tables and chairs. No, it's curbside. We'll drop them off here. You can take them wherever you need to. If it's in the backyard, no problem. And customers love to hear these stories, by the way. I'll actually say that. I'll say, she'll be like, what do you mean curbside? You guys going to throw them on the curb? Well, yeah, if you're at a forest preserve, we've actually had this happen where we had to take 200 chairs into the middle of the forest. Like, oh my gosh, that sounds crazy. Yeah, no, but hey, Ashley, this is your backyard. No problem. We'll drop them there. We'll stack them for you. And all we ask is when you're done, just please stack them back the same way that we delivered them. If you'd like us to set them up and do all that for you, we can. There's an extra fee. I charge 50 cents per table or chair setup. So for every 2 chairs, it's $1. And most customers are like, no, that's fine. I don't really want to set them up. I should probably charge $1 just because I don't want to do it. Because customers, after you set everything up, they're like, oh, I want to move this, I want to move that. So we charge that fee to deter them from asking us to set it up. And this allows us to just stack the tables and chairs neatly, count them, and be on our way. And when you set that expectation ahead of time, in the contract, via text message and verbally, the customer's not going to be pissed at the day of the event that you dropped them off in their yard and you didn't set them up and wait for them to put the tablecloths and all that. And that's pretty much it for the products. Next, we talk about the balance. So you paid $200 today. Your remaining balance is $200. You can pay it anytime from now until 5 days before your event. Oh, can't I just pay you when you drop it off? No, because we really want to be in and out of all the parties. We used to take cash upon delivery and all that, but it just slowed us down. So you just pay it before, and we could use the same card or your card is on file. We rarely have problems with that. In fact, we have an automated, if you get one of our websites and our rental software, it will automatically send an email to them the Monday, I think, before their party. And it's crazy how many people just make their payments on Monday because I say something in the subject, something along the lines of, to prevent any delivery delays, please finalize your payment. It's due now. You should have paid it by now. And it's crazy. People just start making payments, and it works. And then I don't have to call anybody because I don't want to be dealing with cash and money when I drop off. I just want to be in and out. We also have an option to set up an automatic payment plan. We can do that for you. So in the CRM, if you're using it, you can set a reminder and just charge the card on file. I don't think that you can't do it automatically, but I just tell them it's automatic because I'm going to do it, and I'll just set a reminder and I'll go in the day that they tell me to take it, and I'll just click pay for all the people who want it. I love doing that. Cancellation. So look, I know rain can be an issue, so deposits are non-refundable, but good news, we do not charge for rescheduling the event. So let's say it rains, as long as you let us know like 24 hours before the party that you're rescheduling your party or canceling it, no problem. We can reschedule the bounce house rental and give you a credit, and you do not have to worry about a cancellation fee or rescheduling fee. Notice how I said all that. Cancellation is not an option. The word cancellation should not come out of my mouth. Rescheduling, you keep it all about rescheduling, right? Don't worry, there's no rescheduling fee. Some companies will charge you a rescheduling fee. Some companies will just take your entire deposit. No, don't worry, Ashley, there's no rescheduling fee. If it rains or whatever, we make it really, really easy to reschedule. And then you just let them know that, hey, we need like a 24-hour heads up. We can't get to your house. And you say that. And then you say, hey, we have an order verification team that's going to call you 1 week before the party just to double check everything, make sure everything's good. Thanks again, Ashley. I'm really excited for this. By the way, people like you, Ashley, are what keeps this company going. We really hope to earn a 5-star review from you. So if there's anything at all you need from now until the delivery day, or at that time, please call back. Our delivery crew is awesome. You're going to manage them up. We have awesome delivery crew. They're really, really great. They're going to take great care of you. And we all want to earn a 5-star review. So if at any point we don't deliver on that promise, please let me know. And you want to set that expectation from now that our goal with this transaction is to earn a 5-star review. So you let them know from now, because if you do this right, when the guys get there, they have to say that exact same verbiage. Hi, Ashley, my name's Tariq, blah, 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 blah. Our goal is to earn a 5-star review from you. Our goal is to deliver 5-star service and earn a 5-star review from you. So please, please let me know if we don't follow through on that promise. When they hear that from the person on the phone, the text that you send, the person that's delivering, the person that's picking up, they will leave a 5-star review. And that's why your boy is the #1 party rental company in Chicago, even though we're one of the younger companies, because we do this consistently. And that's it. Do you have any questions, Ashley? No? Thank you very much. Have an awesome rest of your day. I hope you guys found this helpful. In the comments, let me know what you found helpful, what questions you have. And again, make sure you put your city and state in the comments so that you can have some accountability and see that you go ahead and finish this video. I'll see you in the next one.